Welcome all to another edition of Friday Night Fever. I'm your host, Matt St. Jean. The weather did its best to put a damper on the night's festivities, but we persevered, and football was played tonight. Big week for teams in the SIP. A lot of squads will dive headfirst into district play next week. Rhea Thornton will join us in a little bit. She's down in Grenada where the undefeated Chargers squared off against DeSoto Central. But first, our Friday Night Fever game of the week, the Crosstown Classic between Oxford and Lafayette. The 50th Crosstown Classic, I should say. Lafayette leads the all-time series 24-23, but they've lost 7 of the last 8 and the last 4 to the Oxford Chargers. Let's head to Oxford. Great atmosphere at Lafayette County High School. Big-time bragging rights on the line. The seniors at Oxford have never lost the Crosstown Classic. The Lafayette seniors, well, they've never won. Opening drive of the game, Oxford about to go 3 and out. Psych! Michael Harvey up top to cash shows, and that play is cash money, baby. Lafayette, however, held up on a goal line stand and held Oxford to a field goal. Next drive, new quarterback for Oxford, Trip Maxwell, and he ain't tripping, yo. He found tight end Jack Harper in the end zone. He's got reservations for 6. 2-point conversion, no good. Oxford up 9-0. Kermit, he loves it. Commodores needed a response, and they got it. Charlie Fair in at quarterback. He put the ball right in the breadbasket of Kylan Vaughn. Beautiful ball. Even better catch. And the Commodores were in business inside the 10. At the start of the second quarter, Jalen Reed out of the Wildcat formation, and he barreled his way into the end zone. Lafayette cut the lead to 9-7. This game ended up being a dandy. The Commodores win its first Crosstown Classic in 4 years, 34-23. Huge momentum boost for Lafayette. They'll try to ride the positive vibes into a district battle with West Point next week. Oxford will try to bounce back against Murrah. Oxford probably keeping an eye on this one, Tupelo and Columbus. And here we go. We had some lightning delays in this one, but football was played. Tupelo quarterback Jeremiah Harrell airs it out to K.D. Gibson. Caught that one, nothing but pay dirt in his sights. 60-yard touchdown, 15-7 at that point in favor of the Golden Wave. Columbus with the ball. QB Omari Williams rolls, pass out to Michael Williams for a 35-yard connection. That's a good for a first down for the Falcons. Williams now looking left, passes it to Michael Williams again, but this time incomplete. Tupelo pulled away in this one in the end. They are winning, I believe. It's getting close. They had 3 lightning delays, but it was 38-14 last time I checked. Let's go to Okalona. The Chieftains hosting the Hamilton Lions. And no weather delay in this one, and it's only like 20 miles apart. How does that happen? I have no idea. Hamilton quarterback Evan Pounders hands off to Rye Howard for a 5-yard gain. Just a bunch of dirt on that play. Oh, hey, nice to see you, nice to see you. The ball hit off Pounders up in the air, caught by Rye Howard, and he's met by a host of Chieftains. Okalona, they show out in this one. They pick up the win 28-8 is your final. Let's go up to Boonville. The Blue Devils playing host to the New Albany Bulldogs. New Albany's first 2 games of the season were canceled, and Boonville is looking for their 4th straight win. First quarter action, New Albany ball down 3-0. Handoff to wide receiver Cameron Knox, and he is gone. Nobody within 10 yards of that man. He has 65 yards to the house, 7-3 after the extra point, with under 2 left in the first quarter. Still in the first quarter, snap to the QB is botched. Down on the ground. Oh, you got to pick that up, bro. New Albany recovers deep in Boonville territory. And you know what that means when you turn the ball over that deep in the field? Yeah, that means a touchdown for the New Albany Bulldogs. They're up 14-3. And the Bulldogs, they hand Boonville their first loss of the season, 42-14. The undefeated Wolverines made the trek up to Baldwin for a date with the Bearcats, and you know, anytime we got the Baldwin Bearcats on the show, there's not going to be a lot of points because they have a mean defense, even though East Webster has a great offense. Here we go, tied 7-7. Pass from quarterback Caleb Warnock is caught by Jontavius Cunningham. That's a nice little gain right there for the Wolverines, but they couldn't make anything out of the drive. So let's take a look at what the Bearcats had to respond with. Quarterback Jamari Marshall complete to Jonathan Harper. That's about a 7-yard gain. And I said there wasn't a lot of points scored. It was 7-7 at that point. They went into overtime at 7-7. One overtime wasn't enough. Double overtime was. Baldwin wins on a field goal, 10-7. All right, pair of undefeated teams squared off in Fulton, Idawamba and New Hope. New Hope. And Coach Hoots, I love that man. He's fired up. But the Trojans, they are not to be trifled with this year. They're on offense here, and they're taken down, the running back taken down by a host of Idawamba Indians. And then now Indians on offense. This pass finds, Javion Henry. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, 40 yards. The Trojans, more like Trojan horse. They're just shocking everyone this year. They beat Shannon 34-0, and they stun Idawamba at home 24-0. Big win. All right, moving on. The Mantachie Mustangs have been a buzzsaw this year. They hosted Thrasher. Mantachie offense was threatening early, but we got a couple of highlights by a Thrasher defender, Trinity Kelly. Oh, big tackle by the big man. Big tackle, and the Mantachie coach is like, oh, got to block that guy. Next play, though, there he is again, just making tackles. Oh, and he stops him from getting into the end zone. That's a great tackle right there, but he wasn't available on this play. Caleb Jones, keeper touchdown. Mustangs roll 42-0. They host Moorville next week. Thrasher will host Biggersville. And without further delay, I know it's the moment y'all have been waiting for. It's Band of the Week, and even though the Chargers lost, they won this. Oxford Chargers, let's hear that sweet, sweet music.
The Friday Night Fever Band of the Week is sponsored by Northeast Mississippi Community College. The Friday Night Fever Cheer Squad of the Week is sponsored by Magnolia Soap and Bath Company.
Congrats to the Charger cheerleaders on being voted Cheer Team of the Week. Rhea Thornton, shifting gears, is standing by in Grenada. The Chargers entered tonight undefeated, and they hope to stay that way. Rhea, is it a party in Grenada, or did the Jaguars of DeSoto Central spoil the fun?
Well, Matt, I don't want to show my cards right off the bat. Tonight was an all-out battle until the very end. As Matt said, the Chargers came into tonight looking to remain undefeated, but the DeSoto Central Jaguars that are 1-2 weren't about to just hand it to them. Starting off late in the fourth, DeSoto Central's down 20-12. They need something. Their QB scrambles, lets it fly, and finds R.J. Bell in the end zone. They go for 2 and get it, tying up the game at 20s. Now, the Chargers need to answer. On 3rd and long, Jalen Skinner hands it off to Joe Moss. He finds a big hole, takes it well beyond the first down marker, and that run sets Grenada up for this. With 3.5 minutes left in the game, Skinner puts it in the hands of Moss yet again. He makes it across the pylon, nearly untouched, and the Chargers regain the lead. This is the final touchdown of the night, so the Chargers take home the win in a tight one, 27-20. So Matt, to final, Chargers remain undefeated. They'll take on Tupelo in Golden Wave territory next week for the first game of district play. Reporting live in Grenada for Friday Night Fever, Rhea Thornton, WTVA 9 Sports.
Oh, that's going to be a big one. I think it might be game of the week. But let's go to Eupora first. They hosted the Urchins of East Union. East Union was looking for their first win of the season. Eupora looks to make a move early with a pitch to the beast. Jay Stevenson. He gets the Eagles a first down, but on the same drive, the Eagles look to Stevenson again, but he gets stuffed like a turkey on Thanksgiving and forces Upora to punt. The Urchins didn't take long to find their way into the back of the end zone. Rhett Johnson with the handoff to Hayden Frazier, and he just plows his way in. Urchins go up 7-0 early. And the Urchins ruined the potential of a perfect season for the Eagles. They pick up their first win of the season, 42-34. And we saw some great performances tonight. Remember, tomorrow the voting will open for Giant of the Week. 4 players will be nominated. Only one shall win. And I wanted to get to this highlight, but we ran out of time. Saltillo, they picked up a huge first win of the season over Pontotoc. We'll see you next week.